Hello guys, what's in here? So today is the fourth video in a series of Vim techniques. Today's topic is about tags. That's right. If you're dealing with a lot of large code base, you want to be able to quickly inspect the certain definition of the struct, function, class, or whatever is that. So yeah, you want to do it right inside Vim instead of manually navigating to the file system. You're searching for that function to see the implementation of it, and it might take a lot of time. So in this case, we just let Vim be able to jump us to the right direction, or maybe uh, provide us with a list of the possibilities that we can jump into. So let's see how to do that. Before we jump into the how to use this kind of feature, we need to be uh, creating and generating the text file where for the Vim itself to pass it and be able to work with it. Normally, we have two variants of ctags tools to generate this thing. The first one is called exuberant ctags, and the second one is universal ctags. And for my research in the second one, universal ctag is mostly suitable for C++ project. But in this case, what I have is Linux-based kernel. So it's based on C, so it is not that much different, I would say. So either way, you can try both tools and see how the different of the things. Okay. Anyway, I have installed ctags in my system already. So you need to install it first, and then if you want to generate the text file for your whole project of the code base, you do like this: ctags and then rfrag. Rfrag is for recursively process all of the file inside of the all directory itself and specify the part. I'm at the root directory of the project, so I just do this and then enter. It's gonna take some time, depends on how large of the code base. As you can see here, the Linux code base has a text file that size is up to 678 megabytes. It's quite large because it's reasonable. Linux code base has 14 million lines of C code there. Yeah. Okay. So let's see the text file content a little bit. So it's gonna have multiple columns here. The first column is the index name that is can detect it as you read log, and it's gonna say this name located in which file, in the header file, and the content of that line itself. So it's had enough of the information to be able to jump you into the right file at the right line, something like that. All right, and let's see. I'm gonna show you 5 ways of how to use this feature right inside Vim, and actually it's total into the 10 ways, because in each way I'm gonna present to you, I'm gonna show you both of the full command and also via the shortcut by key binding. Okay, all right. So let's say open some file in the current project, and be aware that prior to this we already generated the text file. So the first way to do this is that we want to jump into the user mode function here. We are not sure what it is doing, and we just go to the command mode and then type in tag. Actually, before we jump into the command, you can also inspect the documentation of the tag itself, and yeah, just to let you know that you have something to for the reference for you to jump right back in if you need to. Okay, so I want to jump into the user mode. I'm gonna type in tag, then user mode. It's gonna jump right there. Yeah, so you're gonna see that it's just a defined. Yeah. And when you wanna jump right back, you're gonna do Control T. I'm not going to count this as an additional way to do this. This is an additional extra command. Okay, so we are the full command already show. Another way to do this is the key binding, that we can enter control and right bracket Okay, it's gonna jump to the exactly same location. We can jump right back. Okay, so this is the first way. The before we show the next way to do this, the first way has the disadvantage on that if the certain name or function or whatever you want to jump right to has so many occurrences and not just a single location, exact location for it to jump. So it's not present you with a list of the possibility or location for you to select. And the second way, we will have a chance to do just that. So I'm gonna do command mode TS. This is short for T select. You can type T select as well. It's up to you. But in short, it's TS, and then you're gonna user mode, and it's gonna show you a lot. Actually, user mode has a lot of definition. It's in a lot of header files here, and after you navigate it, you can use a normal Vim movement here, J, K, to move up and down, down and up. Yeah, and let's say I'm gonna jump right to 22, so it's gonna take you to 22. This is user mode. Jump right back in. Okay, for the key binding, you're gonna do enter G and then control right bracket. G control right bracket is gonna provide you with the same of the list of the possible location for you to go to. Let's say I'm gonna jump to 13. It's gonna right here. You can go back. But in case that you accidentally enter this command and you want to go back, you just empty or cancel for, so you just type it. Yeah. Okay, so the third and fourth way is quite related. I'm going to show you different. The first one is the third one for this is the show the preview tags definition in preview window. Yeah, so we can do command mode PTS. PTS is short for preview tag selected. So mostly you're gonna use TS, not tags directly, because you never know how many of the occurrences it is in the code base. And you type it to someone. It's gonna show you the list. So we're gonna just select 2. So in this, if it has a lot of like 100 or 1,000 of the possible location for you to select, and it has a page by page more, and you can see there, you just know that okay, I found the location already. I'm gonna jump to the second location. You just enter Q. It's gonna present you with the prompt immediately. So 2, and you can see on the upper window, which is not active just yet, the cursor is active at the lower window. Yeah. So you can see that, oh, okay, I'm coding at the lower bottom of the panel, and I see some definition at the upper. Okay, so I can code. Preview window has the benefit in that you can quickly close the preview window via the key binding as well. So in this case, this is the additional command. So let's count Control W and C Z. So for the key binding case, you're gonna Control W and then right parenthesis, and you can see that it split the window, and our active cursor is not just pressing that just yet. And you close the preview window like that. Okay, go on to the fourth way to do this. This one is quite similar to the previous one. In the case that this time it's gonna place our cursor to that split window as well, and also it's not preview window anymore. Is the actually split window that you need to quit by yourself. Want to close it. So firstly, with the command, you're gonna type STS. This is shorted for split tag select, and you're gonna type user mode there and select something. yeah, your cursor is right there in the split window. Yeah. Close it. You cannot just use Control Z to close the preview window. No, this is actually split window. You need to go to Command and then Q. Okay, so for the key binding, you're gonna do it with Control G and then right bracket, right square bracket. Select something, and yeah, exactly the same. Okay, we move on to the fifth way, the last one I'm gonna show you, and that's it. If you wanna jump to the target name or tags in the suite, new tab inside Vim. So we can do in the full command first, tab ps user mode. So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna spawn a new tab, execute the tag select command with the user mode as the okay, and you're gonna select something. As you can see, this is another tab now, and you can jump back to the previous tab, something like that. Okay, and in the key binding, we're gonna do it. Place your cursor on the target name. This is the two-step of the process sequence here. We're gonna split into the actually split window and convert that window into the tab. So we're gonna do the same shortkey as the previous way to do. So Control W and D, then right square bracket. Control D square right bracket. Right. Select something. Now we already split into another window, but it's not finished yet. The second step is to convert this into a new tab. So we're gonna do Control W and then capital T. It's gonna convert that split window into a new tab. Yeah. And that's all of the technique for this fourth video of the series. It's quite long for this one and complicated in the sense that there are so many ways to do it. So in summary, is you're gonna generate the text file for your code-based project. First, we have the external tool called ctags. There are two variants of it. It is called exuberant ctags or universal ctags. Choose whatever you feel is right for the job, but mostly you're gonna choose universal ctags. That is also be more friendly and can generate more information and coverage for C++ project. And then after you generate the text file, you can just edit any file in your project directories, deep dive inside, and then whenever you want to move to jump to the target tag name, you either do one of the 5 ways that I present to you, either via run command or use the shortkey with the key binding. So it's up to you. So okay, thank you for this time and until next one. Bye bye.